Welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. This is episode 243. And I have to switch it up from the other roll. Because these rolls that I got have all copper. They're pretty nuts. They take a lot of research, and it's kind of weird, right? Because you would think that that's what everybody wants, right? To find all copper customer submitted rolls that look like they came from somebody's coin collection, you know, that they put all coppers into a jar or into rolls, and then whatever happened to them, somebody brings them to a family member, brings them to the bank, and you're the lucky son of a gun who goes and gets them. But when it comes to YouTube content, it creates a little bit extra work, maybe a lot of bit extra work. And so today I'm doing just a regular, and by the way, just, when I do penny rolls, if I find something, nothing's for sale here. Let me just put that out there. I don't do my YouTube creation to sell anything here on YouTube. This channel is not, just as a disclaimer, this channel is not for people to ask me to sell them anything or ask me if I want to buy something or to bother my subscribers or members with that type of content. So I'm just going to put that out there right now. And I don't like blocking people, but if you're going to disturb the force, here, then you're going to get blocked. So don't do that, please. I try to be nice about it and say, especially if you're someone who I'm familiar with, and you're asking that, the channel comments is definitely not the place to do that, right? Have some discretion. You can email me, and that would show some respect towards me and my channel. But if you're gonna spam my channel with, can I buy this? Do you want to buy that? You're gonna get blocked, and I don't like doing that. So, anyone who might do that or is doing that, stop doing that, and don't do that. Thank you. All right, now you would think I wouldn't have to put messages like that on my video, but it appears I do, and I cannot believe that this is. Let me tell you, these rolls here are from the same person because they're from the same bag, and this is the second time I found 2 dimes. So each one of these rolls is like, with 2 dimes, and obviously at minimum is, do math, 68 cents. You got to take out the 2 pennies, right? Anyway, so I can see there is some copper. This is a much more normal type of penny roll, what you would expect from a bank. Maybe 10-15% copper if you're lucky. And if you find a dime, then and you're living on easy street. Now this one here, it looks like, yeah, it has a color error. Look at the rim on the top. Let me take off the light. Maybe it's easy to see. Yeah. So you see the rim. Look at the rim at the top, and as we turn, no rim. So it's a color error. Is it worth anything? Not really, but if it was any more significant, it might be valuable for a couple bucks. All right, I have to zoom in a bit. That's why I keep on losing contrast, because I'm zoomed out too far, and it's picking up the other things. But I will put it down there in case we have. I like doing the short videos. An 88. And the 88, you're looking for the Flare G. No Flare G. I'm going to assume that the Flare G is probably just as rare as uh, as the wide and close AM varieties. And also, if the penny is dirty, that's not going to help. So, like I said, so I like doing the shorts. It it doesn't take too much extra time. I mean, obviously, it takes some time. Here's our first copper. Put that into the fine category. I'm going to weigh this one. One of the things, some people like weighing every single penny. Um, so I kind of fall in between in the middle. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna weigh every penny, but if you look, sometimes all you have to do really is look at the stack, right? And some pennies just look thinner. So the one that I'm gonna weigh, for some reason, just struck my eye. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure the weight is within normal tolerance, but it's slightly below 2.5. Um, but that's what I do, and I've caught quite a few of them by eye. Overweight, underweight. The 99 we're looking for the wide AM. This I don't know why this thing's giving me an issue today. Not a wide AM. I think it's the another 99. Maybe I'm too far away. No wide AM. And my my feeling is, I mean, I've been doing this long enough now to know that in these regular types of penny rolls, right? Not like the ones that are all copper, not those crazy ones that I keep getting. An 83D, man, wow. I don't find too many mint marks. Someone made a comment in one of my previous videos. They noticed the fact how there were no mint mark pennies in the whole roll. And I have to be honest with you, I really didn't realize that. And the person left a message for me, and I thought that was pretty cool. Now, that is so. I mean, God bless America. Do what you want. You know what I mean? Um, but as far as I'm concerned, so this is a 97, right? No, so this is not couldn't be a repunch mint mark, even though there is some kind of a mark next to the D that I'm going to look at in a second. But those are the types of comments I appreciate. It's a thought out comment. Someone is saying something constructive that they realized about what I'm doing. That's dirt, by the way. Someone else said, one of the other people who left a message the other day was, as long as I'm on this whole comment thing, I might as well stay with the topic. What the he hey? Someone else left a comment the other day. I don't want to go looking for it, but something to the fact like, oh, because of the channel, they went to their bank for the first time, and they just happened to have 20 rolls of pennies. Maybe you saw the comment, and you'll know what I'm talking about. And that was cool. You know what I mean? You're talking about like, I'm like some regular Joe, regular Jess, and you're telling me that my video inspired you to go to your bank and get some. I mean, how cool is that, man? I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what this channel is about. You know, I'm gonna say probably about 80% of the people 80 now, maybe like 70% of the people I blocked are from trying to sell stuff on my channel. I find that so disrespectful. And if it's people trying to, without contacting me first or anything like that. So I just blocked them. And then you got some people who use profanities. I blocked them. And there was one person, if they're listening, they made a reference to something political, and it wasn't anything cool. It was like something, not nice, something political, very not nice. And I didn't want to continue the conversation. I didn't want to take a chance of them posting anything else like that. So I blocked them. Now, again, if somebody wants to talk to me about something, you could just send me. My email address is below. 64. You got a 64 in here. I'm gonna check out that date. I mean, even through email, I'm not going to talk politics or anything like that. So, and I'm not going to buy anything or sell anything. I mean, I might. You never know. But that's at least you're showing some courtesy. Well, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna take off some of the dirt there around the 4, and because one of the things I remember about the 4 in the 1964 is looking for the little the bar in the crosslet, and for some reason I thought I saw it. So imagine that on the worst, not the worst looking penny. I shouldn't say that, but it does have some damage issues. All right, it's hard for me to. Now it looks like it's doubled on the. Let me get the pointer out. It looks like I see some. No, maybe it's just the way the light's hitting it, right? All right, let me look at this under the loop. I think that was just a reflection. Okay, but let me move this light over. I need like a Q-tip or something, man. I know I have them around here somewhere. I need to clean up a little bit my office space. Every couple weeks or month, I gotta. All right, one last look at it. Where I think I see something on the crosslet. I can't see, maybe right there on the bottom. I thought I saw something on the crosslink on the bottom. Anyway, I'll put it there and maybe we'll look at it later. Or that's why with the other penny rolls, um, they take so much time because they're all copper, and copper coins has so many pictures and key varieties and all that. And even though he makes it very simple to review, it still takes a lot of time. Um, which, I don't really have all that much time to do all of that while I'm making the video. Down to the fines. You never know, is that PMD or it's probably from a feeder. '97 double ear. Yeah, no major errors. Just that possible one on the 2019 D. Man, I don't even remember finding one of these before. Um, yeah, I don't like making disclaimers like that. That's a pretty nice, that's a long gas bubble going right through the date. And look at that next to the one. Oh, that's odd. Let me clean that up a bit. Put the light on. Let's look at that a little closer. I guess it's just a gas bubble. It doesn't look like a number 2 a little bit. And it's just another gas bubble. I like how they go through the date like that. Let me look at that through the loop. Yeah, it's just corrosion, the way it makes it look like a little number 2. That's pretty cool. I'll put that to the side too. A 76D. Yeah, I have to look at that under the loop. Even the top of the penny looks interesting. Oh yeah, it's very close to the rim. The America is very close to the rim, touching it maybe even. Yeah, usually see the space on the left. Usually that's the whole thing. Let me look at that under the loop. Ah, so it's misaligned, and that brought the America very close to the rim. If it was misaligned anymore, that would have maybe been valuable. But that's you know, I have to look at. What I really have to look at is the date. No, nothing with the date. The mint mark. Huh. I see some deformation with the mint mark. Could it be repunched? Possibly, but if it is, you know, looks kind of weak to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not crazy about anything I'm seeing in this one, to be honest with you. Pretty cool how the America is touching the rim there. All right, we got two dimes. Let me get this out of the way. Let's review them just to make sure there's nothing there. I do have a change jar. Why couldn't it be a 64? I do keep two change jars um, near me. One to put change that I get from the store to review it at some later date. What is that? I have to look at that. What's there between the trust and the we and the God? I'll look at that in a second. And the other one is for change that I reviewed. Uh, so this will go into that jar, right? The reviewed change jar. And then from that jar, it'll go into the it'll go into my change jug. I did a couple of videos on that. All right, back to this one. What are we looking for? Oh, I want to look at the loop. Under the loop at that, whatever that is. And it looks like gook. It's just gook. Found a really nice dime the other day. It had the it had a collar error. Misaligned die collar error it was called, I think. That one might be worth. It's I mean, it was a really, really good like what's what I'm looking for? Not classical, but stereotypical, I think is the word I'm looking for. Like it looked just like the one in the picture on the website. So when I did research on it in the special research video, 999, we're looking for the wide AM, no wide AM, no other errors, no. And and then when I went to eBay to look to find some to see how much they were selling for, all the ones that I found did not look like the one I had, which the one I have looks like the one on the website. I mean, almost almost identical. I couldn't believe it. And yeah, right. What a weird 82. Is that an 82? Wow. Let me see if it has any maybe a slight rotation. So this is a obviously a zinc. Let me look at this under the loop because it looks pretty cool. Look at those cool pop uh, gas blisters. Look like bullet holes a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I hold on to that one too. I mean, I hold on to most 82s. Not the copper. If they're really beat up copper large dates or zinc large dates, I'll send those back to the bank. Well, the coppers don't go back to the bank, right? The coppers go into copper rolls. So, and I can understand why people get excited about the other penny rolls that I do, the ones that have all the copper in it. I understand, because this is more of a typical penny roll hunt, right? Look how much copper we found. I think I have one. I have two down there, and I have these, and I have these two here. We have two. We have six, and that's it, man. And we have the two dimes, of course. Which so we made a little bit of change, cha-ching, on the. But this is you're hoping to find something like the ones that I do in these penny. You're hoping to, but it's not realistic, to expect to find stuff like that every time you go to the bank. you know it's just not realistic. And that's all there is to it. This is you're looking for we're looking for the wide AM on the 2000, and there's no wide AM, right? If you find a wide AM, maybe it's, on this condition, maybe it's $10, $7, $10. The close AM on the 92 is worth about $100. So it's like a scratch off. If you on the 2015 looking for doubling on the obverse, I don't see any doubling. So if you're looking to get lucky on something, that's it, really. And as far as those other rolls that I got lucky, man. I got lucky. But I also put the work into it. I go to various branches, um, and I time it. You think I go to these branches every week? I don't. I don't go to these branches every week. I go there once a month. The other one that I just got $15 from, I haven't been there in about 3 or 4 months. Now check this out. I'm not doing an outro. This is my hybrid outro. I went to the other bank also, where I got the $15, right? So the other day I got $115 in penny rolls. 100 from the bank. Then I got these penny rolls, mostly copper, all copper. Almost, brilliant looking pennies. And then the other bank I went, like I hit two banks in one day. The other bank had $15 for me. Now, when I got there, the lady said, "Oh, I thought it was you." And I kid you not, in that tone. As opposed to the other branch where when I go in there and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" And yeah, I have some. So that's the way it is, man. Right? And there's other branches that I go to where people have given me a hard time. I don't even want to go back there. I don't even care about the penny rolls from there. I just go to a different branch or drive a little further. No big deal, right? But my point is that I'm putting the work into it for this channel, for content, for the thumbs up, for the repeat viewers, for you guys to come back and watch. I'm putting the work into it, you know? And I'm encouraging all of you to do the same if you can, right? Go to your banks, get your pen. I mean, that way we're sharing the same experience, and that's what I hope. That's what I hope for this channel, right? For us to be a community. But I'm not taking any shortcuts. I don't encourage anyone else to take shortcuts. Matter of fact, I've been encouraged to do research in my pennies for many months. It's taken me a few months to do it, but I'm doing it. And I'm learning in the process something new and something different. And I'm sharing it in some of my videos. But I'm not minimizing it. I'm not dismissing it, right? Because it's important to a lot of people. And that's hopefully the type of message I can put out there to my viewers, subscribers, and members. Do your own work, right? Go out there, get yourself a penny roll. Then we could all share in the same thing. But you know, if I want a penny roll, I would never ask someone to sell me what's theirs. I go and I go to the bank and I get it. And if there's something special they want, I go on eBay. There is so much of this stuff out there that it doesn't make, you don't have to bother anybody with asking them for what they got. It doesn't even make sense, man. Talking about pennies. That's all I do is pennies. I picked up these rolls of pennies, which I haven't even, I went through one roll of them, right? I'm creating a little extra content here, so 95% of the people are already gone. So this is just for whoever's still here. I picked up 5 of these rolls. I think they were called uncirculated. Here goes another one. They're right here. And what happened was I went through one in one of my previous videos. It was the 55S or something like that. Anyway, one of my members, Eric, keeneEyeCollectables, his YouTube channel is in the description below, said, hey, a lot of those S's look like they're doubled. And he opened my eyes. He said something constructive to me. And when I went looking through them, I realized all the S's have doubling, all of them. So this person who said that, see, I didn't know if what I was getting on eBay was BS. But this person said that they never went through the pennies. And when I looked through their eBay store, not eBay store, they didn't have a store. They're just what they were selling like their old clothes and some buttons. I was like, this person is not a coin person. And I sniped 5 of these rolls. Man, did I pay like $50 for them or something? Yo, shoot. Let me tell you something. Some of those pennies are worth $50. One. Right here. You want to look at one of them? I'll just take out one. Just to show you. Look, and they're all crazy, man. Crazy. Look at this. Look at this, brother. The whole thing is like this. Anyway, my point is that it's out there, man. What they say? Remember who out there you ever watch X-Files? Oh, what's that in the R? Remember what the slogan was in the X-Files? See, that's mint damage, man. Yeah. Yeah, the 5 has a double. The D looks like a repunch. Well, it might not be repunch, but it has something going on in it. Oh, look at the 5s. Look at the 5s on this. I don't know if you can see it or not. I see it through the loop. I'll point to it. Right in the corner there. Right in the, both of them have it there. Have the little, whatever that is. I don't know if that's a variety or not. You know what? Let me, as long as we're here, why not? Let me go to Copper Coins and see if what they got for the 55. Yeah, see, I have bookmarked the 55S, so I know that's from that roll. So let me hit 55, and we're looking at the Ds. 55D, 1DO. Let's hit that. And we're looking for something on the date. Oh, he shows something on the eyelid. I guess there's a big eyelid thing there. All right, nothing on the date. Let me check out another. P, 1DR, 1DO, D, 1DR. Oh, mint mark. 55D, 1MM. Okay. No. We ain't got nothing like that. Yeah, that's super duper. A secondary vertical line can be seen to the west. He said the west. It looks like the east. Oh my God, he's got 10 pages for the mint mark. All right, I don't think we have anything on the mint mark. I don't think so. And he doesn't show anything on the date. I'm just doing the research on just this one coin, and I guess I'm trying to make a point. Really, I'm only doing it 1DR. What's a 1DR? Is the reverse 1D? There's another one. He has multiple. Oh, PDO, 1DR, 1DO. He doesn't have one. He has two 1DOs. Okay, that's an S. Anyway, I couldn't find it. I did a little research. I couldn't find it. But what a cool coin this is, right? What a cool penny. What a beauty. And I got it for what? Like a dime or something like that, or a quarter. And it was in this roll, right? So I'm not even going through the roll, because it really, what Eric taught me in that moment was, hey, if you're gonna do these types of coins, right? Here's the other one, 54, right? That was the 55D. Hey, man, look at one of them from the 54. If you're gonna do it, do it right. You know what I mean? You have these special coins, and I picked them up. I got lucky. The guy was honest. It looks like he never really went looking through them. And especially the S's. But they're out there, man. Anybody could do it. That's what the point of this channel is. Nothing I'm doing here is brain surgery. What's that called? Brain surgery or rocket science, man. This is, anybody could do it. If I can do it, you could do it. That's the bottom line. If I can go on eBay and pick up a roll of these, so can you. If I can go to a bunch of, unless, ordering something, anybody could do that. Even if you have some sort of disability, you can most likely order it or have somebody order you something online. But to go into channels and ask them for the stuff that they're showing, come on, man. You're diluting the spirit of the channel, which is to go out there and be a part of the channel. Okay, so I'm going to end on that note. To me, that's a positive note. Be all you can be. Be a part of the channel. Don't be a distraction. And God bless. And if you are a distraction, so be it. But what can I do? You know what I mean? I'll do my best to support you the best I can. But there's a limit, right? There's a cutoff line that I have to have, and I hate to keep repeating myself. But rolling off the desk. All right. Thank you. God bless. I'll see you in episode 244. This is 243. Take care.